Welcome, I'm Halcyon, and this is the Belief Buffet. Today, I want to talk about cocky bastard loves criticism. So, I have been, in the last few weeks, really navigating the experience of dealing with aspects of ridicule or criticism or unfavorable energy. And the process of navigating that and dealing with it has been very educational and very powerful, as I've been talking about. But I realized lately that that dance is nothing new. It is something that I have been using as an educational tool and classroom for almost 20 years. What do I mean? Well, years ago, about 20 years ago, my personal website was called Cocky Bastard, cockybastard.com. And it was a overblown kind of celebration of me. It was putting myself in the role of protagonist of my own epic myth. This is what it said on the homepage. Self-love is important. If you don't love yourself, how can you love someone else? Learning to love yourself increases your capacity to love others. Of course, then you run the risk of being called a cocky bastard. And then you enter the site and it would have a collection of writings and photos and all sorts of things that were in the realm of web possibilities in the year 98, 99, 2000. So bandwidth was limited, didn't have quite the video capabilities that we have now, but everything else that I could do, I was exploring online and allowing myself to practice self-love, even though there were definitely aspects of myself that was really anxious and insecure and depressed at times. I was forcing myself to live in this state of self-love and practice it, even though I knew there was criticism. In fact, I got so much criticism that I made a web page simply to just send people the URL when I got a negative email or I got a comment. Rather than engage, I would just say, hey, go to cockybastard.com/loves/criticism.htm. And this is what that page said. So you don't like me, huh? Please don't take it personally that I don't want to debate this with you now. I've heard it many times before. If I somehow invited you to my site and have wasted your time, I apologize. You're free to leave the site at any time. I do thank you for honestly expressing your opinion of me. Honesty is an admirable quality, and I recognize that by making my feelings and beliefs public, I place myself in a position to be judged. And I understand that by saying things such as, I love myself, I violate the unwritten rules that people should be humble and meek. I'm sorry, but I don't believe that. I think that I am an amazing creature, and I'm just one small part of an amazing universe. By recognizing the miracle that is me, I am able to see the miracle that is you. It was only when I learned to love myself, learned to see the divine nature of my own existence, that I was able to see that divine seed in everything around me. Yes, even you. I'm not better than anyone else. If you got that impression that I was saying that, I apologize. I'm merely celebrating my life. It's a shame that everyone doesn't do the same. It's a shame that so many people are socialized to believe that they are smaller than they are. You seem to want me to be smaller than I am. Sorry, that's not going to happen. I hope that I'm not out of line when I suggest, why don't you let yourself be bigger? So let me say again, thank you for your opinion. If you want to send me an email, I will read it and save it, but I will not get off the throne just because you don't like me up here. On the contrary, I'll save you a place up here for whenever you're ready to take a seat where you belong. Halcyon. So rediscovering that and seeing these thoughts that came out of my head 20 years ago, that honestly, that was me channeling at my highest, not a place that I lived in 24/7, but being able to kind of revisit that headspace, especially in the context of some of the recent learnings that I've been going through. It was just kind of a beautiful recognition that this is a place that I've been exploring for many, many years, and it's something that I think I will continue to explore, and it's something that I think that I have gained some mastery in. I feel like in the last few weeks have almost been like a black belt kind of test. And although I do not have that same discipline and mastery in the areas of physical endurance or martial arts in the physical way, I feel like I have been practicing and putting my time in these realms of thought and mental discipline. Been very aware lately at the practice of gratitude. And I know it's kind of almost a trite thing to say, but I'm really becoming aware that gratitude is a muscle. In that the more that I practice gratitude, the more equipped I am to take any circumstance and any obstacle and see the beauty, see the opportunity. And never in my life have I been as dedicated to my gratitude practice. I've never been so devout in doing it twice a day, group gratitude practice, and really seeing the benefits of it, seeing how it is affecting my waking thoughts in so many ways. That now when I spill something, my first thought is not frustration. Well, maybe that's not true. But the ability to go from frustration to humor, opportunity, to lessons, and gratitude it has really been surprising and has had an impact on my overall mental health in a way that is surprising. I guess it shouldn't be surprising. I mean, there's so much research that this is the way our brains work, and it is something that I have regurgitated and shared as I've read it and believed it and known it, but it is in that truth of knowing, as I'm experiencing right now, that it's been really beautiful. So feeling like my muscles are strong and my practice is exactly where it's supposed to be. So I hope you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Thank you for joining me today. Not sure how well this live broadcast is working, but I'm sending you much love. Hopefully we'll see you soon in a gratitude circle or somewhere. Hopefully you're on my mailing list. I just sent out something this morning. You can sign up at list.hugnation.com and stay up to date. If you are on my list and you didn't get something this morning, check your promotions folder, your spam folder. I'm realizing that my MailChimp account is going to promotions for many people, and so I think a lot of people are not getting it, which is a little frustrating. So if you want to give me feedback on whether you got my email today, or if you want to give me suggestions on your experience with using mailing lists, whether that is using the Google paid tool or some other tool that you think would be more effective for me, I'm really looking to improve my ability to communicate people outside of Facebook and other more corporate means. So thank you. Hope you're having a great day. Sending you much love. Oh, time for a hug. Wherever you are, grab yourself by the shoulders and appreciate this body. Special appreciation today for the indigenous people around this country and around the world, and for all of the sacrifices and their patience as we learn to appreciate all the things that we have taken for granted. And so in this moment, we have gratitude for our bodies, for our lives, and for all those around the world, no matter where they are in their thoughts and their emotions and their journey, recognizing we're all part of a single entity, a single cosmic conscious movement. And let's forgive others and forgive ourselves and embrace one another in this moment and take a deep breath and squeeze. Feel me squeezing you. On behalf of Grandpa Caleb and all of you incredible love warriors, happy Hug Nation. I love you.